Vanity Fair, I didn't know this happened. I guess you guys, I don't follow the news much. In my business, I don't really have to. But this came out yesterday. And the headline is that Melania Trump was inexplicably in the Situation Room for the 2019 ISIS raid. Told Trump to, quote, talk about the dog afterwards. In a new book set for release this week by former acting Secretary Christopher Miller, the ex-Trump administration official writes that Melania was inexplicably in the Situation Room during the raid that killed the then ISIS leader. Also in the room, Vice President Mike Pence, Defense Secretary Mark Esper, and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Mark Milley. And she just showed up, just walked in and showed up. And Miller writes, I mean, everybody was shocked that she was there, and also was shocked that you could just walk into the Situation Room, casually sit down. And then she had this input at the end. It was Melania who came up with the idea about how to tell the American people about the mission. Quote, you should talk about the dog. Everybody loves dogs.
I don't even know what to say. Willie?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, Willie, explain this for us, if you will.
Well,
Willie.
I'm reading some of the quotes from Mr. Miller. He says, her presence was unexpected, to say the least. I wondered how it would play in the press if word got out that the First Lady had popped in to watch a major military operation. Obviously, a massive breach of security clearance for one thing, and etiquette on the other hand, and the fact that it just speaks to no one would tell Donald Trump no in that administration. Hey, come on in, Melania. No one had the guts to stop and say, no, this is inappropriate and against all the rules that we've had in place for generations.
Jonathan Lemire, you're the expert on all things White House. Does this happen a good bit? Does Jill Biden go into the Situation Room when like they're reviewing sensitive information or targeting an ISIS leader?
No, I think she's pitched to watch the Super Bowl. She's an Eagles fan in the Situation Room, perhaps, but no, this does not happen. It points to breakdowns in security clearance. We know that security clearance was a hot topic during the Trump White House. That Trump, Jared Kushner and Melania Trump, got theirs over the chief of staff's objections at the time. It's a breakdown of processes. Again, we should note though, Melania Trump was right about the role Conan, the hero dog, played
no doubt about it.
In the ISIS.
She got the hero dog thing right.
She got the hero dog thing right, and it did become a pretty big story for a couple of days. So that's the one thing she did get right.
Ridiculous.
She is right that everybody loves dogs.
Everybody loves dogs.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
I do.
Who doesn't love dogs? So she got that right.
She got that. Yeah,
she got that right. So, Jen Psaki, what say you? Did this happen a lot in the White House when you were around?
I'm not going to beat around the bush here, Joe. I've never seen a first lady walk into the Situation Room. I've worked for two presidents, two amazing first ladies. Never. The dogs, I don't know what their security clearances are or how that works. Never seen a dog in the Situation Room either. I mean, this is an ISIS raid. I mean, what on earth was the First Lady doing there for the security clearance reasons, but also to talk about the dog or anything else? That's bizarre, too. So, no, this is not normal. I think it's important to restate that as much as possible around Trump, and never seen it happen in the two White Houses I've worked at.
Not normal, also not end of the world, just kind of weird.
Totally weird.
And I could see how the chairman of the Joint Chiefs and the Secretary of Defense would look around and say, what is this? Is this a reality TV show? What's going on? The wife's coming in talking about a dog? That's very weird. So Willie, let's